please say you'll come.
Chloe Gooseberry to you and George. You must be joking.
Well, there won't be any public displays of affection if that's what you're worried about. We're socially distancing for one. Oh, come on, Eileen. I could really do with somebody to be there to help calm my nerves. You know what I get like when I start jabbering?
Yeah, you're doing it now. And what's George going to think when I rock up on your date?
He'll be happy as Larry. It's all his idea.
Shift. Need to sort this sofa out. We might have company come in.
Sounds like George would be more than happy to plump your cushions.
Mary's the one with the hots for him, not me.
Yeah, well, it doesn't matter who Mary likes. It's who George likes. You don't invite a third wheel unless you're planning on giving it a spin.
Ooh.
Hello.
What are you doing here?
Too good to miss, watching you and Mary scrap over the lover boy.
Please just stop calling him that. You're going to have to leave, because I'm not having you messing this up for Mary.
Oh, come on, I'm dying to meet him. I promise I'll be the model's son.
It's too late. He already knows all about you.
Oh, got some making up to do then.
Look who I just bumped into outside.
Eileen, I am so sorry. I had this really important consultation and it went on way longer than I expected. I feel terrible.
Hey, chill out. Nobody died.
Sorry. Who are you?
With apologies, George, but this is my son, Todd.
Ah, the prodigal son returns.
And he was just leaving.
Oh, nonsense. The more the merrier.
So is it true you can get buried in a potato sack?
Not exactly. It's called an organic burial pod.
I've heard about those. My old school friend buried her dog in one.
Right. Well, no, the idea is that you plant a sapling above it, and then when the tree grows, it uses the natural decomposition of the body as food. Returns you back to nature, so to speak.
Or your dog.
I must admit, I do find something quite appealing about an eco-burial, you know, being useful after you're dead.
You should try it when you're alive first.
In fact, I've been planning my own funeral. I want to be buried, bent over double, with my bum in the air.
Yeah, so your partner's got somewhere to park his bike. Yes, Todd, I have heard that many times. So, enough about me. What's your plan now you're back? Aside from finding a boyfriend who cycles, that is.
Oh, heck, is that the time? Better, yeah, I'm supposed to be meeting a mate in town, so, Mum, Mary, love you and leave you. George?
Thought he'd never leave. Sorry you had to endure that.
Oh, don't worry. He's just sizing me up. That's what us men do.
Tell you what, why don't you go back and put your feet up and I'll settle up? There's Midsummer Murders on the plan. You like them, don't you, Mary?
I do indeed, Eileen. That's very kind of you. Shall we, George?
George gone?
Yes. He said he had an early start. But between you and me, I don't think he's a fan.
Oh, well, it takes people time to get used to your odd ways. I mean, it's like going from a twin tub to a front loader. It's a lot to get your head round.
Not me. Midsummer Murders.
Oh, right. Well, I'm sorry I suggested it.
Oh, don't be. Do I think your Todd put him in a bit of a grump, all those questions?
And I will swing for him when he dares shows his face. I don't know what's got into him.
Well, I do. It's obvious. George said so himself. He's sizing him up. Yeah, I know I had my doubts about Todd, but I think it's very sweet he's being so protective.
You do?
Mm. Only the best will do for his Auntie Mary.